Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is L, and I'm going to be bringing you a domination match on the map Slums. I'm going to be using the Vector Kid with Bloodshot Camo, Quick Draw, and Suppressor. I'm going to be running the kill streaks UAV, Lightning Strike, and Loadstar. I'm also going to be running the perks Hardline, Scavenger, Toughness, and Dexterity. Excuse me. And what I found is that there are two good combinations between perks and attachments. One is toughness and quick draw, and the other one is laser sight and fast hands. So I want to pause it right here just to point out that right here I've already thrown a flashbang out there, and I pulled out my sights and crouched behind that little desk thing to make sure that if I get into a gunfight, I'm going to have the advantage because I already have my sights up and I put cover between me and the other guy. So that's one important thing. Another important thing right there was that when I pulled up my sights, I knew the traffic pattern, so I knew there was probably going to be somebody running down either this left side right now. I just looked at this right side or through this building right here. So that's an important thing, especially in gameplays, is when you're trying to do well, you should know the traffic patterns and the spawn points. Because that way, first of all, if you know the spawn points, you can A, spawn trap them, and you can know how far you can push before you flip the spawns. Another thing is, it'll help you live longer because you won't be running into spawn points, or you won't have people spawning behind you and getting killed because of it. Another thing is, with the spawn points and the traffic patterns, is if you know the traffic patterns, then it's more likely that you're going to get more kills because you're going to be able to pick off people running from their spawn, or you're going to be able to pick up people that are just running through, and you can flank them, and you're going to be able to win those gunfights relatively easily without any damage, little to no damage, because they're not going to know where you're coming from. Anyway, I'm going to jump back into the gameplay. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to just lock down their spawn. And the hard thing is, since I have a Vector, and SMGs are not that long range in this game, I'm just trying to pick people off from a distance, but in close range. And right here I'm going to get really lucky because this guy just couldn't kill me with that shotgun. And I'm about to pick up a few lucky kills because I'm sitting up here in their spawn. But I think I'm going to live long enough to see another day. I'm going to pick up that kill, and I'm going to just try to run away from this area right now because I'm kind of trapped. This isn't a smart move right here. I shouldn't have ran up into that area. I should have stayed right where I am right now. But it's okay because I'm able. And going back to what I was saying earlier about knowing the spawn points and the traffic patterns, since I know that the traffic patterns are going to be going through one of these two sides, and that the spawn points are most likely back there, I'm not pushing so far that I'm going to flip the spawns, but I'm going to go far enough that I can pick up people at a relatively close distance and still be able to pick up some nice kills. Right here I'm going to be getting some unlucky hits with this Loadstar because I think half their team was actually, or most of their team was running Flak Jacket, or it's just this one guy who refuses to die a lot. So there you'll see I've hit my second guy with Flak Jacket twice already. And right now I'm actually trying to tell my teammates not to push too far back into the spawn so that they flip the spawns, because right now as you can see, I'm right over there on that right side, and if they flip the spawns, that's probably going to make someone spawn right in front of me. And I actually believe someone does spawn right in front of me as I get out of the Loadstar. But yeah, watch this. So I'm gonna pause it right here just to point this out. Okay, you know, if you're lying down on a Loadstar, this is not something you want to see when you get out of a Loadstar. And this is not my first time doing that. I've come out of Loadstars where people are just standing right in front of me, and it's kind of annoying because I really don't think people should be spawning right in front of you, especially when you're in a kill streak like that. And even then, I'm pretty sure my teammates didn't push too far so that the spawns flipped, so I don't know what's going on there. But the spawning in this game really does need to be worked on, because I feel kind of like that the spawning is a little bit more sporadic than it should be. But anyway, I'm going to get off this tangent and jump back into the gameplay. So I just died and got off my kill streak, so I'm going to try to pick up my kill streak yet again, and sorry I hit my mic. Excuse me. But I'm going to try to run this left route right here because there was a lot of traffic earlier, And I'm just going to try to pick up as many kills as I can to try to get into my kill streak going again, and that Hellstorm missile just saved me because I had very, very low health, and if that Hellstorm missile didn't save me, I probably would have died. Right there, I wanted to point something out and just say, like I said earlier, if you know the traffic patterns, I guess the UAV really did help, but if you know the traffic patterns, you can get into gunfights like that, where you just flank them, and you pretty much don't get any damage or little damage, because they're not going to know that you're coming, and that's an important thing, because it's going to help you get longer kill streaks, as I said before. But something that helps out learning traffic patterns is actually going to local or private matches and watching a free-for-all or a team deathmatch between two teams of bots. And I think even the objective games are pretty decent to watch. But if you watch the bots, I don't know if they can do objective games, but I've done free-for-all and team deathmatch. But if you watch them, they're gonna run routes that you never knew existed before, or you did, but they'll. But anyway, watching the bots run their traffic patterns are really going to help you learn the traffic patterns and learn the routes. And knowing the routes and traffic patterns, as I've said before, is an important thing because it'll help you further your knowledge and be able to get longer kill streaks because you'll be able to intercept people and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna jump back into the gameplay because that was quite a long tangent. Anyway, so right here, we're just trying to clear off B because we know if we want to capture B, we're gonna have to clear it off so that we don't die. And right here, I see this guy on my UAV, so I don't call in my lightning strike. I pick him off and then call in my lightning strike. And that's a smart thing to do, as I've said before. Is if you want to find a safe area to call in your kill streaks, especially ones that take you out of the game. And if you do that, you're going to be able to get those kill streaks just running longer and longer, and the score streaks will definitely help you out with that because you're gonna get more than a few kills with the score streaks you earn, especially like the Loadstar or the VTOL or dogs and stuff like that. But I think those don't take you out of the game. But still, if you find a safe area to call in your score streaks, like I just did right there, then you're probably going to get longer kill streaks because you're going to be safe when you call your kill streaks. I know that was really confusing because I just said the word kill streak a lot of times, but anyway, I hope you guys get the gist of it. So as you can, another important thing is if you go into like private matches or stuff like that, it's actually a good idea to actually just go through it and play against veteran bots and see if you can just hide from them. And if you're able to, then it's probably a pretty decent hiding spot. And that's just another way you can, learn about hiding spots for calling in kill streaks such as the Loadstar or Lightning Strike, but I guess that doesn't take too long. I want to pause it right here because you see where they are right now, relative where I am right now. So I actually decide to just throw a flashbang right there and not rush down that area because I know that the other team is probably right there. So that's an important thing too, is being observant of your surroundings or using your kill streak so that you are observant. Sorry, that was a bit of lag. I didn't even see that guy until I died. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, the hiding spots, as I said earlier, going back to my original topic, is if you find a good hiding spot, that just doing research in the maps, doing research of the maps, just learning the routes and the spawn points and the traffic patterns and good hiding spots. Those are all that was not a smart play right there. I was damaged and I had I think very little ammo, and that just wasn't a smart play right there. Anyway, jumping back to the topic I've been talking about, is learning the maps and stuff like that are really going to help you do better in the game because you're going to be able to live longer, and I got really lucky right here. But it's going to help you live longer and do better and on and on. It's definitely going to help you become a better player. And I know, it's a video game, right? Why would you want to research? But honestly, if you do want to get better, research is definitely a good thing. Because I know I've spent a lot of times on this game, and and yeah, you do pick up some things as you're playing, but an important thing is to, just look through the maps, watch bots play. I know it's probably not the most interesting thing, but if you watch bots play, then it's definitely going to help you do better as a player because you'll know the maps just that much more than anybody else. But yeah, anyway, this gameplay is winding down. Final score was 59-5. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a like rating, subscribe, and share. Thank you to everyone because I just checked and I have 52 subs and I've got almost 4K views. So thank you a lot to my subscribers and just everyone who's been watching my videos lately. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe, and share. I think I've said this before. I apologize for repetitive. Have a good day. God bless.